Look up at the night sky. Every single dot of light you see is a star, and many of those stars are surrounded by planets. Astronomers now estimate there could be billions of Earth-like worlds in our galaxy alone. With so many potential homes for life, it seems almost certain the universe should be teeming with civilizations. And yet, we've seen nothing. No messages, no massive structures, just silence. This puzzle is called the Fermi Paradox, and one of the most haunting explanations is a concept known as the Great Filter. It suggests that nearly all life in the universe hits an invisible barrier, one that prevents civilizations from advancing far enough to colonize the stars. The real question is, have we already passed it, or is it still ahead of us? The Fermi Paradox in more detail. The paradox gets its name from physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked, "Where is everybody?" Our galaxy is over 13 billion years old. There has been plenty of time for civilizations to emerge, spread, and even leave behind megastructures that would still be visible today. Even traveling at sublight speeds, a determined civilization could cross the Milky Way in just a few million years, a blink compared to the galaxy's age. So if intelligent life has had so much time and so many chances, why don't we see it? The Great Filter Hypothesis. The Great Filter is a proposed solution. It's the idea that somewhere along the path from lifeless matter, intelligent, spacefaring civilization, there's a stage that is extremely unlikely, or nearly impossible, for most life to cross. Think of it like a series of doors. To reach the stars, a species has to pass through all of them. The emergence of life at all. The jump to complex multicellular organisms, the evolution of intelligence, the creation of technology, the survival of early civilizations, expansion beyond their home planet. If one of these doors is locked almost every time, then very few species ever make it through. That locked door is the filter. Where could the filter be? Option 1. The filter is behind us. This is the optimistic scenario. Maybe the rarest step has already happened. For example, life began on Earth very quickly after conditions stabilized. But it took nearly 3 billion years before complex cells evolved. Perhaps that jump was the nearly impossible part. Another candidate, intelligence itself. After all, millions of species have existed on Earth, yet only one developed advanced technology. If that's true, then we are incredibly lucky. We've already beaten the odds. Humanity might be one of the only intelligent civilizations in the entire galaxy. Option 2. The filter is ahead of us. This is the darker possibility. Maybe many civilizations manage to evolve intelligence and technology, but they almost always destroy themselves before becoming interstellar. Nuclear war, uncontrolled climate collapse, or ecological disaster could wipe them out. Perhaps advanced artificial intelligence turns hostile. Or maybe there are unknown cosmic dangers, like gamma-ray bursts or runaway nanotechnology, that almost always emerge at a certain stage of development. If the filter lies ahead, then humanity hasn't yet faced its greatest test. Why the silence? Even if civilizations are rare, shouldn't we see something? Gigantic, energy-collecting megastructures? Or at least strange radio signals? There are several possibilities. Self-destruction. They simply don't last long enough to spread. Self-restraint. Maybe advanced beings decide colonization is dangerous and choose to stay hidden. Predators. Some thinkers suggest civilizations may stay quiet to avoid attracting hostile forces, turning the galaxy into a dark forest where everyone hides. The real filter. The silence itself might be proof that the filter is real, and that we are staring at the aftermath of countless civilizations that didn't make it. The implications of finding life. Every scientific discovery changes how we see the filter. If we found fossilized microbes on Mars, or living cells under Europa's icy oceans, that would mean life isn't rare. It pops up often, but if life is common, why isn't intelligent life common too? That would suggest the real barrier comes after life begins, which points toward a grim future. On the other hand, if we never find life anywhere else, even at the simplest level, it might mean Earth is unbelievably unique, and that would suggest we've already passed the filter. Ironically, Finding alien bacteria could be more terrifying than never finding aliens at all. Humanity's place in this story. The Great Filter forces us to look inward. If it lies ahead, then our survival depends on the choices we make now. How we manage nuclear weapons, how we handle climate change, how we control rapidly advancing AI and biotechnology, whether we can expand beyond Earth before catastrophe strikes. Our species could be one of the very few chances the universe has to make it. If we fail, the silence continues. If we succeed, we could become the first civilization to break through the filter and spread among the stars. A final thought. Imagine the future 10,000 years from now. Humanity has colonized nearby star systems, built orbital cities, and harvested energy from entire suns. If we can do that, the galaxy should be full of civilizations like us. But it isn't. It's quiet, and that silence may be the most unsettling clue of all. So we return to the question, have we already passed the Great Filter, or are we racing straight toward it? The answer may decide not just the fate of humanity, but the fate of life itself in the cosmos.